Pisces, what if your career could actually fulfill your soul instead of draining it? In this reading, we are uncovering your core strength, your deepest motivator, and the impact that you are here to make so you can align your work, your money, and your wealth with true purpose. Hi Pisces, I'm Heather and this is Dogstar Astrology and Tarot. Welcome to the pack. Today's tarot reading is all about purpose, specifically how your career, your money, and your long-term wealth connect to your soul's mission. This is a reading for those of you who know you are meant for more meaning, more alignment, and more fulfillment in the work that you do and the abundance that you create for yourself. We're going to be working with 9 cards in this reading, but I encourage you to stay to the very end because you will be invited to write down your own purpose statement using the messages that come through with the first 3 cards, which are your core strength, your motivating value, and your ideal impact. This is about aligning your ambition with your intuition and stepping into purpose-driven success. So take a breath, set an intention, and let's see what the cards reveal. Pisces, one more shuffle and then we'll get pulling cards for you. One more. Okay, so Pisces, this first card here represents your core strength. This one here is your motivating value. This one here is your ideal impact. And this card here is your current role. This one here represents your passion pulse. This is your growth edge. This one here is your support system. This is your next action. And then finally, we have your legacy vision. So Pisces, what you have here in your core strength, this is what skill, trait, or gift do you consistently bring to your work or service, and you have the Four of Wands, stability and community and connection with others. That is your core strength, your ability to effortlessly connect with others, to be compassionate and empathetic towards others, and really bring people together. You really create stability for those around you. And as we move into the motivating value, this is what value or principle drives you to contribute and show up. And you have the Three of Swords. This is heartbreak. This is can be like devastating loss. So this is the value that drives you to contribute and show up. Is I really feel like there's this, it's a compassionate element, again, part of that core strength. And that motivates you because you don't want to see people hurt. It's seeing other people's losses and feeling those deeply is what motivates you to show up and to contribute and to do something. You really want to help those that have been suffered in some kind of a way. And then we have, as your ideal impact, you have the Lovers. And the Lovers, it can represent a choice, but it's also really a bond between two people. So what I'm seeing here, it's that healing. It's healing bonds between people is what your ideal impact is. What you are called to create in the world is to make everyone feel like they are connected with other people. And for some of you too, I could see this being where you are doing some kind of work with mediation or relationships. So you could even be like some kind of a therapist or even a social worker that does something where you're bringing families or people back together that have suffered losses and wounds. So that's just an example, but it's that kind of a feel that I have here as your core strength, your motivating value, and your ideal impact here. And then when we move into the current role, so this is how your current job or role or even study path, for those of you who are not working yet and are still in school, reflects or perhaps misaligns with your purpose. And right now, the Queen of Swords here, for those of you who are feeling like you are aligned with your purpose, the one thing that you like about your job is cutting through the BS, right? You're able to like cutting through and getting to the truth of things. This is why, again, this really has this mediation kind of vibe to it. Or even counselor, but like listening, communicating, and listening. But again, seeing through the BS or cutting through the red tape as well in order to help others. And also, but coming from a place of compassion because this is a queen. Queens do nurture their kingdom. And also, you like the independence of what you do. Okay. But for those of you who don't feel aligned with your purpose, these are the things that you need. Okay. You need a job that allows you to analyze and see things clearly, see the truth, find the truth, and cut through BS, cut through red tape, and also gives you some independence as well. Now, when we move into the purpose pulse, this is where your energy feels most alive and aligned right now. And you have the Nine of Cups. This is like just all happiness all around and wish fulfillment. It's the wish fulfillment card. So as a purpose pulse, your energy is aligned when you kind of get to call the shots and do things that really make your soul sing, that you intuitively feel aligned with and you emotionally feel aligned with. And when you're doing that, everything just falls into place and just feels right. And then we have the growth edge, and you have the Queen of Cups. So this is the skill or the mindset or habit that will help you grow into your next level of purpose. The Queen of Cups, again, another nurturing kind of energy, but this is in the emotions and intuition. And this is your growth edge. So this is what you need, your skill or mindset that you need to develop to level up and to really level up into your purpose is trusting that intuition more. Also, it's about the Queen of Cups raises other people up. She makes people feel like they can do anything, they can accomplish and achieve anything. She's very much about nurturing others. And that is your growth edge. And that is the habit that can help you to level up your purpose, is connecting to your intuition and showing compassion to others. And how can you make others reach their full potential? And then we get into your support system, and you have the Wheel of Fortune. So really, with the Wheel of Fortune here, your support system, the people, the tools, the structure that help you stay grounded and focus is the universe. The universe has your back. It is, you've got luck on your side right now. You've got karma and fate. Whatever it is that you're doing, your support system is because you are meant to do this. You are starting to move into something. If you're not already there, you're moving into a path that you are meant to go into, that you are karmically meant to go into and fated to go into. And this also helps you stay focused and grounded when you sit in the moment and pause and think about what gives you this feeling of purpose, what makes you feel valued. That is really when that keeps you grounded and motivated with what you do. And then your next action here, you have the Six of Swords. So this is telling me that for those of you, I feel like many of you are either not aligned at all with what you should be doing, or you're partially aligned. And with the Six of Swords, this is saying that your next action, so this is the practical step that you can take this month to live your purpose more fully. So really anything that does not feel like it is in alignment with you, you are dumping it and moving away from it and moving forward to the things that feel like they're in alignment with you. So make sure you are taking those moments and those times to sit and reflect and let the universe guide you. Let it send messages to you on, and let it give you insights into what feels right for you, what direction you should be going in. And again, if it doesn't feel good, let it go. Okay, don't continue carrying it forward with you because it's not helping you and to reach your full potential. And then finally, we have your legacy vision. So this is the long-term contribution or career path that feels most aligned with your soul's mission. And you have the Page of Cups. So you had all this Queen energy, and then the Page is that novice, that initiation kind of energy. So as you are transitioning here this month, okay, and letting go and releasing the things that you're doing in your career, in your work, in your purpose that don't align with you, that just don't sit right, they don't feel right. And as you're releasing those and letting go of those, you're going to be moving towards things that you are intuitively more drawn to and feel more connected to. And as the Page, this long-term career path that feels aligned with you is, again, being able to create connections with other people, being that messenger for other people, and being that voice to help people bring and bridge those connections. So again, I still feel like there's this like a strong leaning towards mediation, or not even necessarily mediation, but where you communicate with other people in ways to help them heal. So either help them heal or help them heal their relationships with others. So that is what I have for you, Pisces. Pisces, before you go, take a moment and reflect on those first three cards from the beginning of this reading and write out your purpose statement. So, what was your core strength? What is your motivating value? And the impact that you are here to make. Let this be something that you can return to when you are making career or money decisions. Purpose isn't something that you chase, it is something that you create and align with. Thank you for being here, for running with the pack, and for trusting the process. I'm Heather. This is Dogstar Astrology, and I will see you in the next reading.